In this video, I'm going to go over the instructions for the Lesson 1.4 essay outline. Our objective is to identify your intended audience and create a plan for writing your argumentative essay. And the directions for this assignment are to just complete these 3 steps to generate ideas and plan out your essay. So step 1 is to rewrite your thesis. So take a look at the feedback that I gave you on your 1.4 thesis statement assignment and revise as needed. Make sure that that whole sentence makes sense grammatically, and then you're just going to rewrite it there on those 2 lines. That way you have it on this paper. Step 2 is to determine your audience. So think about who you want to hear your argument besides, of course, me, who is grading your assignment. And it's important to identify our audience and keep our audience in mind as we write, because you're going to make particular choices as a writer and use certain techniques to appeal to your audience based on who your audience is and what your relationship is like with that audience. So think about who you are trying to persuade to believe your central claim. Who is it that you want to hear this argument right here? And then think about the writing choices or techniques that you're going to use to appeal to this particular audience's emotions. What do you want them to feel while they are reading your argument? How are you going to create a logical foundation for your argument? And how are you going to get this audience to trust that you are credible and trustworthy? So think about the writing techniques on the poster at the back of the classroom. Think about everything that we learned in lessons 1.1, 2, and 3. What types of evidence are you going to be using? And then step 3 is to plan out your essay. Take your 2 reasons from your thesis statement. So whatever comes after because, reason 1, reason 2, put those down here, reason 1, reason 2. And then we need 2 pieces of evidence for each reason, okay? 2 pieces of evidence for each reason. We did all of this work yesterday or in the previous class on this assignment here to collect the evidence. So go back and take a look at this that's linked in Google Classroom, okay, to find the evidence for your reasons and put that evidence on your outline, okay? You may use personal anecdotes, so things that happen to you or people that you know. But I only want 1 piece of evidence to be a personal anecdote because I want to make sure we're not just writing a rant. I don't want to just hear your frustrations about not getting to use your cell phone in class. We are creating a cohesive argument using the craft and characteristics of this genre. So yes, personal anecdotes are fine if you're trying to create something purposeful with your audience. If you're trying to establish your credibility, hey, you experienced this yourself. You're trying to get them to feel a certain way because you had an emergency and weren't able to get on your phone, that kind of thing. That's fine. But your whole essay is not just going to be like your personal experience not being able to be on your phone in class, okay? So that is everything you need to do for this outline. When you are finished, turn it in.